Hiya, welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel and Travel Corner, where our mission in life is to keep great radio from the past alive. And today we are featuring a legendary radio station from New York, Z100 WHTZ. We are going back to the early days of Z100. I mean early. Now, if you didn't know this, Z100 started August 2nd, 1983. Originally, it was WVNJ 100.3 FM. It was a smooth, easy listening station with a transmitter way over in New Jersey. But on the morning of August 2nd, 1983, Z100 signed on with Scott Shannon and J.R. Nelson and their brand new Top 40 format. Now, this is the first time New York had a Top 40 station in a few years. Now, the station at this point was transmitting from a tower in West Orange, New Jersey. It didn't totally cover the whole market. So, Z100 was on a mission to get their transmitter atop the Empire State Building. Scott Shannon always referred to the transmitter in New Jersey as the PeaShooter. But once he turned on that transmitter on the Empire State Building on day 3 of the station, he referred to that transmitter as the Flamethrower. Anyway, the station did very well. Pretty much went from worst to first in New York in only 74 days. I think that may be unheard of for New York. The rest, as they say, was history. The station's still rocking and rolling today. Give this early air check a listen if you like it. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you like, and then smack that bell. That way, whenever we post something new, you'll know about it. All right, let's go back for some early Z100. This is from WHTZ's second day on the air. This is August 3rd, 1983. Scott Shannon and J.R. Nelson hosting their second morning show together, along with the sign-on that morning. The station was off the air that night. WHTZ Z100, New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, radio station WHTZ signs on the air. WHTZ is owned and operated by Malwright Communications and broadcast at a frequency of 100.3 megahertz. WHTZ is licensed to the city of Newark, New Jersey, with studios and offices in Secaucus, New Jersey. Transmitting tower and transmitter located at West Orange, New Jersey. Signing on the air, this is WHTZ.
WHTZ, Newark, New York's new Z100.
Wake up, New York. We're here. The new WHTZ. Now, Herb, what are you doing up so early again?
I work in the Forest Hills Post Office, and in a while I'm going to be going to work, and I want to wish you the best of luck on this new radio station.
Are you from the Queens?
Yes, sir.
What in the world were you doing listening to a radio? We weren't even on the air till 6 o'clock. Were you just sitting there waiting for us?
Uh-huh.
Well, I like the way you operate, man. Welcome to the new WHTZ.
Thank you.
Have a great day. The all-new WHTZ. Why Do Fools Fall in Love? That's Dinah Ross, originally done by a young man by the name of Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. He was, I guess, the first original teenage heartthrob singing star there ever was. And unfortunately, we lost him to the monkey, heroin. Smack, he died at a very young age. Frankie Lyman, the original. That's Dinah Ross. This is WHTZ. Shannon's my name. My buddy J.R. Nelson's in the area somewhere floating around, making up a batch of coffee. 6:07, 7 after 6 o'clock. It's a Wednesday morning. Bad night for the New York Yankees. They dropped a pair. 8 home runs. They still lost 2 games to the Blue Jays last night. First game 10-9. Second game 13-6. But the Mets won over the Expos 5-2. Weather forecasts for the metro area: sunny and hot. High today in the low 90s. Should be a nice day. Low tonight 70 to 75. Tomorrow partly sunny, hot and humid. Right now it's 77 degrees at the all-new WHTZ. This here magic, Mr. Microphone, every move you make, baby. The new new WHTZ, and that's the police and every breath you take. This is Scott Shannon getting you up and at 'em at 6:11. 11 after 6 o'clock, WHTZ, New York's newest radio station. Where this is Linda Lou. Sounds like a good Southern name to me. It's falling out of that old bunk this morning in Manhattan. Good morning, Linda Lou. HTZ. New York's newest radio station, WHTZ, at 6:19, 19 after 6 o'clock. It's a Wednesday. Weather forecast, sunny and hot today. High about 92 degrees. Very short and simple. Sunny and hot, high around 92. Low tonight, 70, 75. It's 77 degrees at the new Z100, WHTZ. Young man by the name of Wayne Harris just called me up on the Z phone, so to speak. Said, I thought I heard you say yesterday that you're going to be up on that big transmitter today.
Yeah.
On the big stick.
What happened?
Well, that's what I did say yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. However, not being one of those technical engineer type of fellows, little did I know that because of some of the phone company tricks and so on and so forth, that we're still broadcasting live and direct from that little wheezy, wimpy, puny baby transmitter, better known as the WHTZ PeaShooter. So, Wayne, that's why you're having a hard time hearing us this morning in the Long Island area. I forget what part he told me. Hello? I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Wayne!
Hey, Wayne!
There you have it. Very soon, I've been promised, though, we'll be on that full-throttle, industrial-strength, non-stop flamethrower type of transmitter, which is located up there where that monkey used to hang out up there in the Empire State Building. So hang on, Wayne. Meanwhile, we'll just talk a little bit louder for you. 20 after 6 o'clock, 620, Z100, WHTZ. Commercial-free and under construction. Live and direct from that little wheezy, wimpy, puny baby transmitter, PeaShooter type of thing. But just turn your radio up. You can still hear it, though, if you try. Kaja Goo-Goo, too shy.
Hush, hush, I do shy, shy. Hush, hush.
Kaja Goo-Goo, wonder who named that group. And that's Too Shy. This is the brand new WHTZ at 624. There are people who can find us. Mitch?
Yes.
Are you there? How'd you find us?
Just tuned down a dial, and there you were.
Right there at that old 100.3 slot.
Right.
You know, we call ourselves Z100, but if you have one of those new digital tune-outs in your car, you got to go to 100.3, but that's okay. It's that radio jazz they always use, right?
Right.
Where are you calling from, Staten Island?
Staten Island, New York, the secession capital of the world.
I thought are we supposed to talk about Staten Island, JR?
Oh, yeah.
Someone called yesterday and says that's not a very popular subject around here.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't want to get into the politics of it. I'm a pretty middle-of-the-road kind of guy myself, you know. Right? What do you do for a living, Mitch?
Well, I'm in radio.
You're a professional disc jockey?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
One job?
Where are you calling from?
Well, I'm calling from Staten Island.
I thought you were at the station, maybe.
No.
What station do you work for?
Well, I used to work for KISS, and now I'm working for a smaller station. See, I wasn't on the air when I was at KISS, but now I'm working at a smaller station on the air.
Then you weren't a professional prosticator when you were at KISS, right? Now you are. Well, listen, I got a record coming up here. Why don't you just, we invite help this morning. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire, Let's Groove. You want to try it for me?
You mean talk it up and everything?
Yeah, little baby DJ on the radio here.
Why not?
You want to go?
Well, I'll be able to hear it through the phone.
Well, yeah, I guess. You got your radio on?
Well, it's not right next to me. I got an old radio next to me here. If this thing will warm up.
Oh, you're going to warm it up? Sounds like a wife I used to have. You ready? Here we go.
Don't hear it. I don't hear a thing.
Well, Mitch, I'm going to have to get a pro, Mitch. I got to go. 625. Well, Mitch tried. Put him on that baby PeaShooter transmitter. The new WHTZ, 629, Shannon and JR, my sidekick here. Just got a call from a lady at, boy, she was rough. She says, I just heard you guys put that amateur guy on the radio, and I don't like the way you operate here. She said, I just tuned you in and heard you, and you weren't very professional.
You weren't.
All right. Well, I got to tell you something. When you're operating on that little puny PeaShooter we're operating off of, you don't have to be professional. Not very many people care.
That's no excuse, though. I mean, you've got to have professionalism out here.
Well, when we
Shannon.
go on that great big transmitter, I'll be professional. But right now, the little PeaShooter doesn't demand that because that many people cannot hear my voice. Hello?
But I can hear your voice.
Well, all right, I'll be professional.
I think you should be a professional.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the brand new WHTZ at 6:30. Here's my friend JR with a news update.
That's much better. Thank you very much.
Doing
If you're sitting at the train station, Long Island Railroad, of course, you know that the strike was averted last night. Some major concessions were made by the LIRR. We'll tell you about that coming up. Staten Island is getting quite serious about seceding from New York City. We'll tell you about that. Wife of jailed Diamond executive Erwin Margolis. She filed $1 million lawsuit against the Federal Bureau of Prisons for being sexually abused. Governor Mario Cuomo yesterday made it illegal for hazing in the state of New York. You may be interested in that, Scott. And a 7-year-old Queens boy was charged with throwing a 2-year-old boy off the roof of the apartment building to his death. And we'll tell you about that. In sports, the Yankees dropped a pair to the Blue Jays. The Mets beat the Expos 5-2. And weather, sunny and hot today with a high to low 90s. Excuse me.
Well, you are indeed a Get the hell out of here. You are indeed a professional. You stumbled, mumbled, and crumbled through that thing. 6:30. You're off the air, son. 6:31 at WHTZ. Your amateur radio station. The new WHTZ Maniac Michael Cimbello does another cut of there called Manhunt. It's pretty fine, too. 6:35 is a brand new radio station. And, well, you won't believe this. I found yet another listener out there. Jeff from Brooklyn. Good morning, Jeff.
Morning. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How did you stumble onto this amateur operation?
Let's see. I was flipping through the dial last night from about 6:30 to 12 midnight when there was a sign-off, but I wanted to see if it actually did continue into this morning, and I woke up to the most professional radio station I have ever heard in New York.
A professional radio station?
Professional radio station that actually plays music for everybody.
Yeah, we do. We do like to. We try to do that. We kind of sound a little bit amateur on the radio, and of course we're on this little wheezy, wimpy PeaShooter transmitter of ours for I don't know when.
Well,
yes?
You're in Secaucus, New Jersey, right?
Well, we're right across. We're in the Meadowlands for the time being.
Right. So you know what that used to be there, don't you?
Yeah. Let's not get into that right now, Jeff. I'd rather avoid that, if you will. What do you do for a living?
I manage a rock and roll band here in New York.
A rock and roll band. What are you doing up so early? Rock and roll band manager is supposed to stay out late at night and be wild and all that.
You get about 4 hours sleep average per night. So
what's the name of your band? Do I have any tunes by your band here in the control room?
I'll send you one because I really don't think that the station is qualified to play it yet because you're more of the hits-oriented HTZ, right?
Hey, you know what? You're pretty swift.
Well, all right.
And it must be the early morning crisp air.
I guess that is. Or leftover barbiturates from last night. I don't know which.
I don't know, but keep playing the hits on HTZ.
You're better than that other guy that's a professional disc jockey. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay.
The new WHTZ. Kind of an underground happening, if you will, this morning.
Oh, wow.
6:40 at Z100, and JR, I was just talking to the guy, says, how many people y'all got up there? You know, he's listening to Imus, and he's got a cast of thousands. He hires a new rider every day, and he has more limousine drivers than we have disc jockeys. And, of course, there's all the other, let's be honest about it. It's under 5.
Yeah. Would you give us some more precise figure?
Well, it's under 3. We have under 3 on duty this morning. You take it from there, folks. 6:40, 20 minutes before 7 o'clock on the little wimpy PeaShooter transmitter, and someday maybe we'll get one up on the Empire State Building where everybody can hear us. Good morning.
Electric Avenue.
The brand new WHTZ. Plug it in on Electric Avenue. You like all those crazy puns I have, huh? 6:44. Sir, you say you woke up to what kind of radio?
Oh, CHR is alive and well.
What the hell is a CHR?
Contemporary hit radio.
Boy, I like that. Well, you know, I think we have probably about a 3 this morning, just ex-disc jockeys, or are you an ex-radio announcer?
Actually, I'm a college PD.
You're a college what?
PD.
What is that? Anything like
The same thing you are, the program director.
a program director? I don't think
At a college station, so.
this one sounds just like a college station, too, this morning. There's no doubt about it, man.
No way. No, you're not giving yourself enough credit here.
You want to try it? Give me one of those IDs for me, all right?
Your station?
Yeah, go ahead.
WHTZ Z100.
You are the greatest living American since Bo Diddley.